But John can't afford to save anything. He's got to use it up, trying to stay in this match.
2-2 in the fourth set. Sanches up 2-1.
3 hours and 7 minutes of play.
I was watching McEnroe's first round match with Javier Sanchez with Billie Jean King, who's done so much to get Martina remotivated. Billie would love to work with McEnroe. She says we're two hotheads. We'd get along great. And she thinks that he's still got a lot of tennis in him, but she would love to see him commit to really pay the price. She doesn't think he ever has. She said if you take responsibility for your life, you're empowered. And if you don't, you're in pain. She looked at McEnroe, who was struggling, and said, this man's in pain. And as she once said of Jimmy Connors, he's never going to have to look back after it's all over and say, what if?
Yeah, sure.
I think that's why McEnroe's still out there. I think that's why I think he just feels like he can't go out the wrong way. He wants to show some good tennis.
I think the only what if in Jimmy Connors looking back is a lack of a Davis Cup win. He didn't play much Davis Cup, and I think he'll always be sorry for that. Well, that's just what John tried to do to him a moment ago.
30-15.
This is one of those touch things that you do in doubles, getting the ball down low. You're out of position. Keep it low, make him volley up to you. That time McEnroe couldn't get to it.
30-15. That's over in the grandstand.
What Billie Jean wants to know about John is, can he laugh? You know, can he still laugh about it and, you know, keep the right... She says, I like working with people who know how to laugh. Helps.
Game McEnroe.
And that helps.
Hold. We'll be back at the U.S. Open after this message and a word from your local station.
Players are ready. Quiet please.
Sanchez will be serving at 2-3 in the fourth. He's up 2-1. The stadium, the huge stadium. We're live for this fourth round match.
Still a lot of people here, aren't there?
Yeah.
Love 15.
You can see how well Sanchez has served the last two sets. It explains a lot of his success. McEnroe's been trying and trying to break him, and it hasn't been easy. As you can see, Mac's serve has been up and down.
McEnroe's broken 3 times. He's been broken 5 times.
Perfect.
That also shows a little leg weariness in McEnroe's part. Wasn't able to get back as well. It was a good lob, but not much spring in the legs like there was earlier. Right there. See, he tries to leap early. Of course, the ball's going over him quickly. Good shot by the Spaniard.
It's been his best, his forehand. That's his 21st winner, more than anywhere else in his game.
30-15.
McEnroe, by comparison, has only had 6 forehand winners and none on the backhand side. It's all been happening at net for John. 42 winners from there. And again.
40-15.
I'm surprised that Sanches isn't coming a little bit more on his serve, because when he forces McEnroe to stay back, he's not had much success, as you just mentioned, Mary. And if you don't come in, McEnroe doesn't have to worry about directing the ball as much. He just tries to get in and run in and see if he can pick off the volley.
Game Sanchez.
Ace number 8.
3 games all.
Three all in the fourth. McEnroe won the first set. A tie break. Sanchez came back, won the next 2, and it's 3 all in the fourth.
$15 love. $30 love.
Serve was 87 miles an hour.
And Sanches, we had clocked at 101. Sanchez not returning serve as consistently well as he did earlier.
His level of play has dropped down.
Yep.
McEnroe hasn't been he hasn't been able to take advantage of that.
You sense any fatigue in Sanchez?
No. I don't think it's fatigue. I just think it's the moment of the match.
It's hard to play at the level he was.
Yep.
For a long time.
30-15.
Double fault number 7 for John.
I used to talk to John about before Davis Cup matches. I said, now you're going to argue about the calls, and you're the best player in the world. You're going to serve more doubles, and they're going to miss calls. And if you can rationalize, you know, that you can serve 7 doubles in a match, why can't you rationalize they might miss a call if, in fact, they miss a call? I never got much of an answer.
Don't you think it's too rational a
Maybe.
question?
Good shot there.
He's just snacking on some of these serves.
Here's another look. Again, I think sometimes his toss goes askew a little bit. This one was fairly deep, but didn't have much on it. That one well in. It was 81 miles an hour. McEnroe changing rackets. What I think, Mary, is that sometimes he doesn't get the toss far enough into the court. As a result, he's pulling the ball more than really being able to hit it.
Sometimes he lets it drop as well.
Yep.
His toss used to be, remember how true it used to be?
Yep.
Every single toss exactly the same. That just hasn't been the case. Again, it's what McEnroe speaks about, the fact that, you know, his serve betrays him too much these days, and that he just he doesn't move as well. There's no two ways about it. He's got to get prepared better if he really wants to make a legitimate comeback, an honest one. Not what he's been doing the last couple of years. He's got to prepare better. He's got to get his serve organized. And he's got to move really well.
Those are a lot of gatas.
Yeah.
$30 all.
40-30.
You know, after all of the, he hasn't been a happy enough champion, McEnroe. You know, he's had too many bad times, too many blow-ups, too much aggravation. He said before this tournament, I may not win the U.S. Open this year, and some people may call that a failure and say, why is he even playing? But he said a lot of it is just to go out, to let go of all that stuff, to get this nuttiness or whatever it is inside, to get it out.
He
Game
holds.
McEnroe.
McEnroe leads 4-3 in the fourth set.
McEnroe leads 4 games to 3.